Hey guys, I hope all is well. Thank you for joining me for this Truth Talk episode. In today's episode, we'll be talking about XXXtentacion and Ski Mask the Slump God. Let's get right into it. In 2018, XXXtentacion was one of the biggest stars in hip-hop, gaining an overnight cult following in 2017 after his massive hit song, Look At Me, took off. A song that he released 2 years earlier had now changed his life forever and made him a star. As XXXtentacion's career would start to rise, so would the career of his close friend, Ski Mask the Slump God. Ski Mask and X appear to be best of friends until suddenly, Ski Mask distanced himself from X with what seems to be no explanation. Many of Tentacion's fans went after Ski Mask in attempts of forcing him to reunite with X, but Ski Mask refused. The reason Ski Mask claimed he refused in his own words was because XXXtentacion was threatening his family and was trying to sacrifice him. Ski Mask posted this on his Instagram story, a response that nobody was really expecting. But with everything we've learned on this channel, things in the music industry get extremely dark. This led me to further research on this entire situation. What I found, in my opinion, is that it does appear that X might have needed to make a ritual sacrifice, and he might have attempted to sacrifice Ski Mask as he was someone he was close to. If you already seen my previous videos on X, then you might already know that X sold his soul to the devil for fame and fortune. The reason I had come to this conclusion was no other than X himself, as he admits to selling his soul on many occasions. X even has an entire song detailing his deal with the devil, a song that I believe helps clarify why it seems he might want to sacrifice Ski Mask. In X's song, I spoke to the devil in Miami, and he said everything would be fine. X openly admits to making a deal with the devil for a devastating price. In the lyrics he raps, led by your leopard, often gave his perception as a handle of a weapon, took a bite of your apple, give me all you can offer. Now I'm trapped in a changing maze, setting my soul ablaze. Couldn't control the pace. Where is this going? Hey, heartless is recklessness. With these lyrics, we can see that X chose to sell his soul, and he even makes reference to the biblical forbidden fruit. He proclaims that he took a bite of the apple, which represents he willingly took Lucifer's side. The apple is symbolic for selling your soul and aligning yourself with Lucifer. Even though in the Bible it doesn't say the forbidden fruit was an apple is often used to reference this event. X admits he willingly ate from the apple because he wanted all the devil can offer him. This is as open as day as it gets. The title of the song alone was enough confirmation for me, but the lyrics just paint a vivid picture of what X put himself through for fame. X also talks about being trapped in a maze, meaning that he is trapped in his deal with no easy escape. He even mentions setting his soul ablaze, again indicating his fall from grace. It's clear that X knew he paid a devastating price for his fame and fortune, but he chose this in his own words as he wanted all the devil can offer him. He continues the song by rapping, "Off of the map, my lord, I spoke to a Baphomet. He said he will save me if I gave him one thing he needed. What is this thing I pleaded? Boy, it's the key to even yeah." We can see that in this song, he admits he spoke to a Baphomet, and that Baphomet offered to save him. All X needed to do is give Baphomet what he needed. Now this is an important part of the song when it comes to Ski Mask accusing X of sacrificing him. If you have been watching this channel, then you already know that Baphomet is a representation of Lucifer. The worship of Baphomet goes back to pagan times, where the Canaanite people believed Moloch was a god. Moloch later became Baphomet due to the Knights of Templars, as they worshipped him as Baphomet. Moloch was a demon that requires sacrifices for demonic blessings. As we can see, X mentions he spoke to a Baphomet, which is a demon, and the demon told him everything would be okay. He just needs to give him one thing. Baphomet always requires a sacrifice, and this is exactly what X seems to be talking about. X needed to make a sacrifice for his continued success, and it appears that X wanted Ski Mask to be that offering. This is the reason it seems Ski Mask distanced himself from X, as he didn't want to be sacrificed. Now before we move on from this song, we must look at the outro of the song, where X raps, "And as I spoke, my fangs were shown. Taken aback, he smiles and tells me, what you crave will soon be yours, but what I crave is already mine. Anima versta." This part of the song really made me think. As we see, X is clearly talking about making a deal with the devil, but he then speaks about his fangs being shown, as if selling his soul made him a vampire. We have seen this imagery with Chris Brown and a few other artists in the past. In my opinion, it might be a reference to the blood rituals some of these artists partake in. X also claims in these lyrics that the devil will soon give him what he craves, but the devil also states that he already has what he wants, which is X's soul. X ends the song by chanting Anima Versta, which is Latin for your soul. This part of the song is very important, as I believe it explains how X blew up instantly. X's 2015 song, Look at Me, blew up in 2017 out of nowhere while X was in jail. In his song, I Spoke to the Devil in Miami, and he said everything would be fine. X admits to selling his soul. This song just so happened to come out in 2016, just 1 year before he blew up and became an overnight superstar. As X wrote in his song, he made a deal with the devil, and the devil told him that soon he will have what he craved, and as we all saw, he did exactly what he said. The following year, X got what the devil promised him, and now he had to keep up his side of the deal, which we already know is a sacrifice. We can see things are starting to connect. When Ski Mask posted about being sacrificed on Instagram, it appears he was trying to expose X and escape his fate X had planned for him. Ski Mask distanced himself, trying to separate himself completely from X, but X wasn't having it. At this point in time, we saw X doing anything possible to reunite with Ski Mask in order to finish his side of the deal. X even posted on his Instagram that if his fans wanted him to make any new music, they had to get Ski Mask to talk to him again.
Announcement. If you want me to make music, tell Ski Mask to be my friend again. Tell Ski Mask to be my friend again and I will make music. Tell him to be my...
As you heard for yourself, X told his fans to tell Ski Mask to be his friend again. He even threatens his fans, telling them he won't make any more music unless him and Ski Mask were united. We all know that Ski Mask kept his distance from X, and this is what I believe might have led up to the end for X. See, once X couldn't keep up his side of the deal, Baphomet seems to have collected his soul instead. I believe X knew Lucifer was coming for his soul, and he was telling his fans that this would happen. X even seems to leave hints of his eventual sacrifice when he posted this video on his IG.
Comes to worst, I die a tragic death or some and I'm not able to see out my dreams. I at least want to know that the kids perceived my message and were able to make something of themselves and able to take my message and use it and turn it into something positive and to at least have a good life. I at least, if I or ever be a sacrifice, I want to make sure that my life made at least 5 million kids happy. Or they found some sort of answers or resolve in my life, regardless of the negative around my name, regardless of the...
As you heard for yourself, it appears that he knew he was going to be sacrificed. He spoke about it openly. It seems that X had accepted his fate and just wanted to be seen as a positive figure before he was gone. We all saw X trying to change his influence at the end of his life, but I believe X most likely knew it was too late. This is when I believe X decided to make his music video for his song Sad. The music video for Sad clearly shows X sacrificing himself as he's literally attending his own funeral. In the music video, X could even be seen fighting himself. It's clear this video was X foreshadowing what was soon to come. The video goes back and forth from X fighting himself and talking to what appears to be Baphomet, the same Baphomet he spoke to in Miami. Another thing I found strange was that the video was released after X's passing, but X made this video before he passed. We all know that X lost it all in Miami, the very same place where he claims he made the deal with Lucifer for his fame and fortune. X knew there would be a price to pay for his fame, and when he couldn't make the payments, Lucifer came to collect. Something else I found interesting that further proves X was a sacrifice was Wack 100 posting about it. There's a video of DJ Academics covering what Wack tweeted, where Wack 100 claims that X was a sacrifice.
Got a couple people who definitely believe that XXXF was a sacrifice. Now, what's a sacrifice? You probably could tell me better than I could tell you. However, Wack 100, and that's the game's manager, had an interesting take about XXXtentacion death. Now, he posted a picture on Instagram of X and he said this: "But what I will say is, let his sacrifice be an eye-opener and a lesson to those practicing similar behavior. Don't have to tag nobody. You know who you are. Nobody's bigger than these streets, and eventually you will be chose to dance to your own music, that being what comes out your mouth. Hopefully the taking of XXXtentacion's life will save a life. Prayers to his family."
As you heard for yourself, Wack claims that X was a sacrifice and it saved the life of another. This to me seems to be exactly what happened. In my opinion, X made a deal with the devil and had to make an offering of a loved one. X didn't want to offer his mother nor his unborn child, so his best friend was his only suitable option. When his friend left his side and kept away from X, X had no choice but to pay the ultimate price by allowing himself to be sacrificed. It is sad and unfortunate that this type of evil exists within the music industry. These artists tell us about the evils that take place within the industry, and people still will do anything to get in, even selling their souls. X just wanted to be a famous artist, something that cost him his soul and his life. The music industry has been trapping artists this way for years, forcing new artists to sell their souls for temporary fame and fortune. We must remember we must not allow these artists to manipulate us and guide us to a burning end. We must remember our souls are always at stake, and we also must remember that temporary heaven on earth is not worth an eternal burning end. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching this episode of The Truth Is. If you would like to further support the channel, join me on Patreon, the link would be in the description. If you join before the 28th of this month, you could be entered to this month's monthly raffle, where you can win a shirt, a cash prize, and even pick a video topic. Also, please leave a comment below on your thoughts on this video and on any future topics you would like to see me cover on my channel. If you like this video, please hit the like button, as this helps other people find these videos. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified of future videos. Please follow me on Instagram at TheTruthIs01 and on TikTok at TheTruthIs. I will gladly appreciate it. Thank you. Goodbye.